Previously on 1D10, the show!
Our adventurers come into a large clearing at the edge of a forest, and at the center of the clearing is a giant stone building. The crowd goes wild as a tiny man wearing all green, including a dark green top hat and a corncob pipe, flips onto the stage. The crowd starts shouting, "Lucky! Lucky! Lucky! Lucky!" The man takes off his top hat and bows deeply to thunderous applause. And the axe sticks right into his back.
Yeah.
You hear him go, "Ah!" He's not getting up. Lucky Llewellyn somehow died in a place where no one can die.
I'm going to go back to the quarters and pack up. Get ready to leave.
Hey, you aren't leaving, right? I want to assure you that the arena is safe. You were scheduled to fight tonight. Since you're not fighting...
Going to dress up this dwarf who hasn't appeared yet as Lucky Llewellyn. Hope he pulls it off.
Patricia, who is the gnome, is actually doing some laundry. And then she's sitting there, and she has tears in her eye. And as she's doing the laundry. Hi, aren't you the guy who's supposed to, be the replacement?
The replacement for what?
For Bobby, of course.
Bobby? Who's
Bobby? Did everyone forget Bobby so quickly? What is wrong with you people? Why is this nightmare never ending?
So then you see the door open on the men's outhouse, and there's a man there who's actually fully clothed this entire time.
No, he'd better
he has this long goatee and kind of a magician, like an old-timey magician's mustache. And he looks at you and he winks, and then he snaps his fingers. And suddenly, all of you are transported into another realm where everything is bright purples, pinks, and blues, and it looks kind of like a little bit of a storefront. He goes, "Thank you so much for your kindness. Now, my name is, the name is Chant. Merle Chant.
Take 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, put it into a tablespoon of water, and then add it to the mixture so that we can watch the plot thicken. This week on 1D10, the show!
Welcome back, guys!
Yay!
Alright, so if you remember when we last left off, we were tying people up in the bathroom.
There we are. I was smacking them around.
Yeah, just doing a little bit of torture. And that was outside of the interrogation, dead leprechauns, blah, blah, blah. Just listen to our previously on 1D10, the show!
Previously on Deep Space Nine.
Last time on Deep
I'm
Space
sorry, I got it wrong.
Alright, so now it is about a half hour before the battle is about to start. All of you guys are actually in the same room, even though Jed isn't planning on participating in the battle.
Not this time, suckers.
Beth still wants your expertise and help as we try to establish some story of what's going to happen at the battle.
Brady, I have a question, a very important question.
Yes.
Akula is fighting?
Akula is fighting.
Now, how drunk is he?
How
much time have he and Magna had to put away the booze?
On a scale of 1 to 10, he is Irish.
Oh, that's not bad.
That sounds like a Constitution save to me.
No, Akula is fantasy Russian. He can handle it.
That means he's got a high saving throw.
correct.
But probably, whatever.
So Akula, you are pretty drunk, and as is Magna.
Sweet.
I imagine she can hold it. She can hold her booze like Lucille Booth. Lucille Booth.
Lucille
She
Bluth.
does a shot. That one doesn't count.
So Beth has actually been trying to get through to you guys for about a half hour before this, trying to see, okay, come on, we need to have a story, and just fighting with you guys since you're drunk. And that's why, actually, she asked for Jed to come and help and be the drunk whisperer.
Right. Well, here's the thing. So, back when I was playing Kate, she had like a spell that would basically remove drunkenness. Guess who does not have that spell is Rusty Jed. So, yeah, I'm afraid there's not much I can do other than maybe slap him around a bit.
It's no problem. I am ready to go. I'm not driving a wagon. I can handle fight.
Don't horse drive wagons? I don't know.
We have saying in my village: if you drink too much to fight, then you don't deserve to drink.
So, to set up the scene a little bit, you guys are actually in the barracks, and Beth has pulled out little chairs, and she's given you guys a little pieces of paper that are basically a script, except they're blank, because she believes that the real writing is in your minds.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Because, that's just how she is.
Improv.
It's like some sort of role-playing game.
And then, so all of you guys are sitting in a circle, just sitting on some chairs. But over to the side, bawling uncontrollably on her bunk, is Patricia, Pat. It's the little gnome that whose brother went missing, and she's crying uncontrollably because this is what she does now.
Wait a minute. I don't remember that part of the story.
This was like happened beforehand. The gnome went missing like a week before everybody else showed up.
So this is not someone I killed.
No.
All right.
Not that you know of.
And so Beth is at her wit's end. She just lets out a heavy sigh and goes, okay, let's go over this again, guys, alright?
So my question is, why are we doing this? Like, honestly, if we think about it, like, how much am I actually getting paid to do this? I mean, we know that we could even possibly die now, and yet you want me to dress up like an Irish, halfling, but, like, what am I getting out of this? What's in it for me?
Wasn't it 50 gold a pop?
Yeah.
That was 50 gold with the understanding we
would not die.
I'm not a fan of getting into death arena, so you can find a different person, and I will stand back here and make sure none of this booze goes unattended.
See? There you go.
Sounds like we've all come over to the Rusty Jed way of thinking.
All right, let me make a deal with you guys, okay? I happen to know where it is that Hans sleeps at night. I'm sure you guys can pull off some pretty epic pranks, especially in this place where no one can die on him. I know that you want to. I saw the way that you Akula, I saw the way that you were looking at him. You want to take him out, right?
You want him really bad.
He's not my type. I mean, maybe as friends we go to a show or something. I don't want to take him out. I mean, who would pay? I don't know.
50 gold a pop.
Listen, I am all for doing pranks, but doing a show where I might die is not part of the deal.
All right, but isn't that part of the thrill? Think about that.
No, the thrill was getting paid.
Yes.
First of all, we have the statue out there that covers the entire spot that well, the contamination, we'll call it. And it's contained. I know that the soldiers have been out there kind of while the crowd has been coming in very discreetly testing things to make sure that everything is on the up and up.
Stabbing themselves.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, they can.
You guys could just pull your punches, you know.
Kula does not pull punches, as you can tell by dead leprechaun over there. Accidental. I feel really bad. Let us be clear. I feel bad.
Too soon,
that,
Akula.
but-
Too soon.
Hey, Carl. I'm going to lean over and whisper to Carl. Look, I want to be a great fighter, and I understand sometimes that means I might get killed. But this is a situation where they've told me I'm not going to get killed. That was the agreement. Maybe we use this to our advantage and get more money out of them.
Oh, most definitely. I'm all about
Increase
getting...
the risk, increase the payout.
No, I am totally behind that, 100%.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Okay. So, well, I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I mean, the thought of just dying is not really great. You guys are going to have to sweeten the pot.
I agree.
All right, what do you want? I mean, I don't have complete say over things, of course. I am just the writer. The Order does happen to like me a lot, but, you know.
Is there a page in your script about all fighters getting double?
Oh, gosh.
The script is blank. You can add that part.
Oh, look, that's what mine says.
How important is this last fight to the Order? How really important it is to them?
Just a moment. Beth stands up. You can tell that she's just frustrated because she's been trying to get through to you guys just to try to tell a story. That's all that she wants to do. And
I feel like Brady is putting his frustrations on one of his characters.
I feel like somehow I know her backstory now. I'm not sure where that came from. It's knowledge to my brain.
As she's leaving, I'm like, it's nothing personal, Beth. It's just business. I love you.
And so Beth is gone for about 3 minutes, and then...
At which point we all stare at each other awkwardly.
That's right.
No, I'm going to strategize. Look, guys, I think we take double, and we take a percentage of the gate. This is good. This is not unreasonable, and will get us a big chunk of change. It sounds like the show must go on,
Okay.
right?
Okay, so double and 15% of admission.
How many ways are we splitting?
Well, whoever's fighting. So there's...
I'll take 10% to watch and make sure nothing kills you while you're in there. It's less than the 25 I'd normally take.
Maybe. We'll think about it. But
And then you hear Patricia just let out a huge sob to remind you that, hey, I'm still here.
Okay, I go over and I give her a hug. And I just kind of like stroke her back, and I'm just like, everything's going to be okay, Beth. Everything's going to be okay.
We'll give you 5%.
Did you get us our money?
What? Money? I'm a gnome. What money am I supposed to have?
Well, what did the Order say? How important is it to them? I'm still rubbing her back, by the way.
I feel like this should be a dexterity check or something.
No, I'm just hugging her, rubbing her back.
He's not throttling her back.
Throttling her back.
Can you
Grappling with her backbone.
can you do, let's say,
A click.
right? Can you do a charisma check?
Like straight up charisma, or like
Straight up charisma.
Okay.
Or like persuasion or something.
Well, except for he's not really trying to persuade her of anything.
I guess
It's
that's
just,
true, just
it's just.
consolation.
I want to see what kind of swagger you're having.
Gotcha.
17.
Nice.
17. Patricia just does a big sniff and goes, well, I might actually know a thing or two about money.
Oh, yeah?
And then, as she's saying this, through the door to the room of the barracks, eating a pretzel, you see Patricia walk in.
Oh, this is the dwarf, right?
No, they're both
No.
Patricia. There's doubling happening here.
And then,
Akula pulls his crossbow.
and then Patricia drops her pretzel on the ground as she sees the other Patricia and goes, "What is going on?"
4 crusties.
Hey, Carl, grab your Patricia.
As you look back at the Patricia that Carl was just comforting, you realize that Patricia is now a tall man in a purple cape who winks, and then suddenly you guys are taken away to another world called the Bizarre Bazaar.
Oh!
Oh, hey, man, you have to give us a little warning before this happens.
Sweet.
Good job!
And you know what?
Woo!
Is it the same guy?
It's me, Merle Chant, and I'm so glad to see you.
I know,
folks.
Merle.
Oh,
Hey,
this
guys,
What
guy.
tarnation going on? This is the first time that ever happened to me.
I turn around to everyone and be like, "Do you guys realize that last time and this time is the reason that we're here? Because I'm kind and considerate, and you guys aren't. That's just all there
Hey.
is to it."
Whoop-de-freaking-do, Carl. All it got me last time was these rubber ducky galoshes, and I squeak around in them in a minute.
And you lost your pants afterwards.
Let's not talk about that. It's not important.
I suddenly feel very uncomfortable to be with a group of you.
I turn back around to him and I'm like, "All right, what do we got today?"
Well, we have some great items for you today. And if you guys take a look at your journals, you should have Bizarre Bazaar 2.
Ooh, I see
Oh,
it.
there it is.
It is there.
Ah, speak of the devil and it shall
I have
appear.
no idea how much gold I even have. 50. Well, that makes sense.
Ooh, the bag of basic arithmetic.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. All right,
risky.
let's just read these items so that our listeners know what we're looking at. So,
That is a good idea.
the first thing that we're looking at is called the Bag of Basic Arithmetic. 20 gold, a large bag about 30 inches by 25 inches by 20 inches, reacts to any item inserted. When putting something in the bag, roll 1d6, 1 subtraction. So if you roll a 1, you subtract, the item is gone forever. So you lose the item. If you roll a 2, division, the item is halved in size. 3 to 5 is addition, you get a duplicate item. And 6 is multiplication, you get 10 copies of that item. That's pretty cool. I love the risk of it involved. Alright, we have the Doolittle. A device that seems to be used by doctors to listen for heartbeats. When wearing the device and placing one end on a creature, alive or dead, it allows the wearer the ability to communicate with the creature. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. We have Mordenkainen's Foam of Toes. These boots are made to absorb any impact, completely negating fall damage. Ooh, that's cool. For every 10 feet fallen, you can use the stored energy to jump up half the height of the fall. This feature resets after each use.
So that's like Black Panther's suit, where you hit it and then that energy can be shot at. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I'm getting the Arachnoblade.
All right, read it to everyone.
One-handed circular weapon that resembles a spider with 8 blades. The weapon changes in strength depending on the time of day. At 12 a.m., the weapon is a +0 to rolls and does
It does
0d4.
0d4, but +1 damage.
+1 damage.
So 1 damage.
It does
no matter
1
what.
damage, yeah.
Ugh. At 1 a.m., it is +1 to rolls and 1d4 +1 damage. 2 a.m., it is +2 and does 2d4 +1 damage, and continues this pattern until it's at its peak power at 11 p.m. with +23 to rolls and 23d4 +1 damage. One other thing, it talks, and I don't think it likes you. I didn't read that after I said that I agreed to buy it. Now I have to live with it.
No, it's yours.
I am hosed.
We have the Ocarina of Thyme.
Time, but with
I know,
THYME.
time with a Y. Thyme, so Ocarina of Time. Wind instrument that can magically season food, making even the most inedible things palatable. We have Run Forest running shoes. Elven-made shoes from the Run Forest to the east. Leather shoes emblazoned with a red lightning bolt. So they've got to be good. Adds 10 feet to movement speed. Ooh, I could use that. I'm little. Over 40 recipes for lonely bachelors over 40. Just a recipe book. Allows advantage in charisma rolls when offering food to others. Love it. Line cutter. A t-shirt with my boyfriends in the band written on it. Enchanted to make others think that you are more important than you actually are. +5 to initiative. What?
I thought that was great.
That's a good one. I'd wear that. And then you have Tony the Gerbil. He could be friends with Handy. Looks eager to be trained and to serve you. A little bit too eager. In fact, he may be evil. Alright, cool.
Alright, so tell me, folks, what would you like to purchase?
I would like to purchase the Arachnoblade, please and thank you.
Alright, though, the Arachnoblade. So, here's the thing, I'm very much eager to get rid of this thing. It's not very nice. So here,
Am I?
take it. And by the way, the time of day right now is 6 p.m. So you can do that math.
It's 18.
Okay.
18d4.
Let's just roll and see how much this is going to F up what you have planned. Brady? 18.
d4 plus 1.
Oh. Kabam!
And that was with a whole lot of, like, botches, too. So that's actually...
Yeah.
Probably the average
39.
is higher than that.
39.
That would...
Can you tell me... I'm going to put this on my sheet here, Brady.
Yes.
I don't even know how to... What is it, slashing damage?
Yeah, it's slashing damage because it's blades.
And then crit would be... damage is 1d4, I guess. But that kind of can change. So I'm just trying to save it in such a way that I can click on it and have it do things.
I don't know if that's going to be possible. At
Yeah.
least, well, to hit probably is fine. It's the damage that...
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tweak
Well,
that in
Jed,
such a way that... Yeah.
Jed, do you want anything?
What?
Yeah.
Like, this is what's going on. Like, remember, Jed wasn't there the
Oh, I
last
know.
time.
This is the Bizarre Bazaar. My name is Merchant, and I am but a lonely shopman who wants to bring people together in life. And when I see acts of kindness, I can't help but bring you to my Bizarre Bazaar.
It's true. I gave him my cloak last time. Hey, do you still have that, by the way?
Oh, yes. I fashioned it into this. And you notice it's a cod piece now.
Nice.
Ugh.
I hope it serves you well.
It's delightful.
All right. Okay.
Hope it does not chafe.
So. All right. What about Okay. So Ukula got his thing. Are we limited to just one thing?
You can take as much as you can afford, of
Ooh.
course.
Hey, I have a question, Merle. What do you do in your off hours?
Well, I find these rare items, and you're not my only customers.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying. All I could see was her lips moving and saying, "I hit the pipe. I hit the pipe." That's all I.
So Jed, this fine gentleman, sells us fun stuff. That's all you need to know.
Oh. Well, I guess I can get behind that. I'm just more confused than anything, but,
Yes, that is exactly how this all works.
You get
But
used to
here-
it.
But here's what I shall say. I like food. I like eating inedible things. So let me have a question for you, Mr. Carl's girlfriend, whatever your name was. If I take this ocarina of time, when you say inedible things, does that mean just like I could like eat through a wall and it would be tasty? Or would it be
Well,
just
I
like...
mean, it might be tasty, but I don't know if your stomach could handle it.
Oh, so it makes it taste good, but I can't, like, digest it. So I couldn't go out and, like, eat, like, rocks.
Oh, but of course not. That'd be ridiculous.
Oh.
Since none of this is ridiculous.
Well, just clarifying, because I'd be like, yeah, I could eat my way through a wall, but okay.
This man can turn into cow, and you're saying eating a wall is ridiculous. Let's have some perspective.
Alright, so Jed's thinking, Magna, did you see anything you like?
Yes, dear. I think I'd like the dude.
Ooh. Alright, that's a good one. I like it.
He was not asking what you've been up to lately. He was asking if you want to buy anything.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, my mistake.
Alright,
So,
so...
just as a reminder for the listeners, the Doolittle is basically the stethoscope that lets you talk to creatures.
I know, it's cool.
But as long as you actually, like, touch them with one end and have the little ear pieces in on the other side.
Stethoscope.
I'm trying to imagine if that would be helpful or hurtful in an owlbear type situation.
Well, if you can get close enough to the owlbear to listen to him while he's trying to rip your head off.
Yeah, you probably know what he wants, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Or if he's dead.
Or if he's dead.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
It could be useful for dead things. Okay, so you want the Doolittle.
Sorry, what?
Alright, Magna is taking the Doolittle.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that will be 15 gold, please.
No, here you go.
Now, Magna, be nice.
I could really use that toe stuff, because in case I, like, turn into a bird or something and then get shot at, I don't want to, like, fall to my death.
Ooh, so you're gonna get the Mordenkainen's foam of toes?
Sure, why not?
Do it, Jed, do it!
Done! Done!
Very nice.
And I mean done.
Okay, does anyone want...
So I do want to clarify that this basically looks like those foam fingers, except for a foot. So it makes your feet look huge.
I can turn to a cow. I don't care what my feet look like.
Okay, so if no one else wants anything else, I will buy everything!
How much
Can
gold
you
do
afford
have?
I
everything?
sure can. I've been
He's
stealing
been
gold
stealing a
from
lot.
people like the whole show. I have like 365 gold.
Okay, does anyone want the bag of basic arithmetic first?
I can only see Akula botching that up big time, so I'm going to stay away. Akula doesn't really feel like trusting around magic.
I
you
do
know.
also actually want to buy the ocarina.
Okay.
I'll buy it as well.
Okay. Good. Sweet.
All right. So Magna, do you want anything
Besides the Doolittle. She
She's
bought the
getting the
Doolittle.
besides the Doolittle?
I don't know if anything else looks that great.
Sweet. I take it all.
All right.
And we got to buy something for Trilby anyway. You know,
That's okay.
I'm
well, you know,
I'm saying that
I have
gerbil
Tony the
looks
gerbil.
pretty evil.
I'm saying that out of
Yeah.
character because I don't actually know Trilby at all in character.
Right. That's okay. That's why I'm buying everything. You never know.
All right. So that means that you got the bag of basic arithmetic, the Run Forest running shoes.
That I love that, Brady. Brady. I love that so much. I can't even tell you.
And just to let you guys know, it's spelled RUNN.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's the name of the forest.
Yeah. Totally.
It's the Run Forest.
Just a coincidence that it's a reference to one of the most successful movies of all time.
I've been reading too much Silmarillion.
do they
over
call it?
40 recipes for lonely bachelors over 40.
You have to be a lonely bachelor over 40 for it to work.
No.
Yes.
It's like it's written in runes that only really sad dudes can read.
Because I'm only 4
That's
years
perfect
away.
for Jeff.
Hey, I'm not lonely. I just.
There's a big difference, man, between 36 and 40.
That's true.
And there's a big difference between 34 and 36, right? Right?
Jeff, you bought the ocarina as well, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So you did get the line cutter, which is the t-shirt.
So I put on the I don't care. I put on that t-shirt. I put on the shoes. I put Tony the Gerbil on my shoulder. I put, strapped the bag to my side, and I put the book in not the arithmetic bag, but my other bag.
Carl, we are still in this store. You look like tourists. Come on, be cool, man.
Dude, this stuff is amazing.
And John, now you have your character to draw.
There you go.
What? Oh, yeah.
Now, yeah, draw that. There. Now you've got something to draw.
Oh, dang it! I just finished my sketch of Carl in a leprechaun garb. Okay.
Now you've got to add all this.
Carl,
crap.
put in the chat, Carl, all the stuff you just bought, and I'm just gonna make you like with a Mickey hat on and like just like a pack animal of all this crap.
One of those fanny packs. Is that the bag of arithmetic? Can it look like a fanny pack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Well, except for it's very big for a fanny pack.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I very specifically put in the 30 by 25 by 20.
Gotcha.
Oh, and just as a side note, the Mordenkainen's Phone of Toes, the Doolittle actually came from listeners.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Cool. I figured the name Mordenkainen would come from somebody with a good
Is that
D&D
like a
knowledge.
Yeah, that's a D&T term.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Mordenkainen was like a powerful wizard. Or something.
Yep.
There's like 10 spells named after him.
Yep. And so, yeah, that did not come from me.
Sweet. Thank you, listeners. You're awesome. I am now decked out.
Yeah, whoever that was, listener number 7, or whatever.
And I can just imagine how much the bag of basic arithmetic and the Arachnoblade are going to screw things up.
Oh, I'm picturing the Arachnoblade like Xena's got like a round throwing weapon, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's basically like, so you have the spider, and that's what you actually hold. And so it has like a handle. So it's almost kind of like a shield, too.
So it's like a ring around a middle port that you'll hold onto.
Yeah.
I pull out the bag of arithmetic.
What'd you put in there?
I have it. I put Tony the Gerbil in there.
No!
Roll 1d6!
What did you put in half?
Roll 1d6!
Hey everyone! I'm so glad that we're back and running. We had some things come up in the last month, so that's why you didn't hear from us, but now we should be back to our regular schedule of every 2 weeks. I did want to give a quick call out to a couple of our listeners who gave some of the suggestions that you saw in the Bizarre Bazaar. The Mordenkainen's Foam of Toes actually came from a user, Nick Mascaro, on Facebook. And then the Doolittle actually came from Anton Rosenloff, also on Facebook. So thank you very much. It's awesome seeing the support that we have from you guys. With that, let's get right back into the episode so that we can see some of the stuff that we do with these crazy inventions.
Alright, I'm going to do it.
Okay, roll a d6.
I'm going to do it.
Yo, my yo.
I hope we can put, boss fights in this thing.
3!
Oh.
3!
Which,
okay.
addition, I get a duplicate
You get
Tony!
a duplicate, so you get an extra.
Sweet, I
Tony
take one Tony out, put him on my shoulder, I put the other Tony back in.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Ooh, I get another Tony! I have 3 Tonys now!
My yo.
You should have said it can't be used on living matter, but too late now.
But I didn't. I didn't, and now we're stuck with
Shoulda
it.
but
And
didn't.
look, to be fair, is gerbil. It probably would have multiplied by itself. Anyway,
That's right.
Or found another gerbil. This is problem that was coming.
But now they are all Tonys.
I have 3 Tonys. Tony 1, Tony 2, and Tony 3.
Hey, I'm not going to judge what Tony does in his spare time.
I hold
And
up.
all
I hold
three
up.
Tonys are looking very freaked out at the moment.
I cuddle with them. I love you guys. This is the greatest day ever.
That is the art.
Me hugging
Yeah,
3.
now he's got 3 gerbils
Three
on.
I do. They're hanging out on my shoulders. One's on top of my head.
Handy is going to be so disappointed that you've replaced.
No, he's there too. They're hanging out
There's
now.
one for Handy.
That's right. Handy can ride on one.
Why don't you put Handy in the bag? Get 2 hands.
Ooh, but I don't want to lose Handy.
Carl, I have heard it is every dwarf's dream to have a gerbil in each hand, as well as the extra hand that you carry around in your pocket for extra stealing. Is this not true?
This is amazing. I'm going to train them. And they are going to be my army of thieves.
Is it everything you dreamed of and more?
This is the greatest day ever.
So how does this ocarina work? Do I just play a song and it will magically like make food happen?
You just blow on it and its spices come out, man.
Yeah, it basically just... You play a song and suddenly something tastes good.
Gotcha.
That wouldn't have otherwise tasted good.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Hold on.
And then Merle Chant winks at you, and you appear right back in the room where you have Patricia looking very confused and upset that she dropped her pretzel. And
Wait,
you have...
let me get that pretzel for you. I'll pick it up and hold on. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Oh, he's playing a song on the pretzel. Oh, but he's being all smooth and he's trying to get a real song.
I don't know any pretzel songs. I'm waiting with.
I know.
bated
What's the
breath.
pretzel song? We're all watching Jed as he tries to blow out a couple tunes, and we're like, come on, Jed.
This would be opportune moment for Trilby.
That's right. Where's our bard when we need one?
All right, I can't find it right now, but I've got an ocarina somewhere here.
Oh, he was gonna get a real ocker. That's awesome.
Okay.
if we
I'm
take,
gonna
like-
I'm gonna bet all of the cash money to my name that every single one of us could whistle at least Epona's song, if not the Song of Light or something like that.
Right?
I'm not going to take that bet. Well, that's a Song of Time, or
Yeah.
no, that's Song of Storm.
That's the Song of Storm.
Song of Storm.
Kokiri Forest.
had it in here.
That's okay. All right, you blow on it, and she gets seasoned pretzels. Wait,
There you go. Tell me what this tastes like.
I grab it from Jed's hand. Wait! I put it in the bag of basic arithmetic.
Yo, Mayo, you're gonna give her a little pretzel.
Okay, roll a d6.
2.
Okay, 2 is division,
So
so,
it goes
her
ha-
pretzel's now half the size.
I pull it out. Ah, dang it, that did not work. Well, here you go. It still tastes good.
Oh, good job. You just ate half of her pretzel. This poor woman's been through enough.
I imagine that when he played the song on the pretzel, that it turned into the everything pretzel that Michael Scott gets.
Oh. So, what just happened? Who was that? Why did they look like me and then change to a man and then you all disappeared? And
Oh, that's
You know, don't worry about it.
That's our friend.
You'll be
He-
happier not to know.
he likes to take us away a couple times every once in a while.
is that what happened to my brother? Did you see him?
No.
Different creepy thing. Not all creepy things are the same thing.
Was he, did he have these shoes on or this wacky blade? Because if not, then I don't think so.
Here, Patricia, this will make you happy. I give her a Tony.
The gerbil, not the award.
Thank you. You really love me.
And an Oscar for that performance.
And then Tony starts eating the miniaturized pretzel.
Aw, see, he likes you.
Thank you.
Oh, and did you get us our money?
Yeah, that's actually what I was coming in for. You know, Beth, you know, told me to come and find you guys, and I mean, here's 100 gold each, I guess.
There was also some discussion of our taking a percentage of the gate.
Of the gate, like you want a slat out of the gate? I'm confused.
No, that would be ridiculous. I am using insider terms to talk about taking a piece of the pie, not actual pie. I don't want to talk over your head.
Look, I just have 100 gold for each of you, except for Jed, because you're not doing it tonight, right?
No, he is emotional support, but we would like percentage of money paid by everyone who is attending this show.
All right. I mean, I guess we'll talk to someone, but you guys have to get ready.
Sure, I'll put my costume on.
And then Beth comes back in with your costumes, because you guys don't have them yet, and says, so there's been a little bit of a wrinkle here.
Actually, they look fine Linden to me.
I don't know where Hans went, but it doesn't look like he finished things. And so she pulls out Akula. Your costume is just from kind of a little bit above the waist down. So instead of looking like a shark, you're going to look like a mermaid.
Ooh.
Yo-mayo, what is this travesty? I am Akula.
Master
I'm
of
sorry.
Lux.
I mean, obviously,
This is outrage.
Obviously, he wasn't able to finish this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm sorry. I did notice that there is an explosive. It didn't have a group of explosives like we thought. But the explosive is the tail, so don't hit it against anything too hard.
Ooh, duly noted.
Or catch it on fire. Okay?
So let me just sum it up. You are sending me out to this arena where I might die, where I was not supposed to die. And who is someone typing or is someone opening a bag of chips?
There's Jeff playing his ocarina.
I take back everything I just said.
Nice.
I found it! Found it, guys!
Awesome.
Salted pretzel.
So I'm supposed to go out to this arena and just be part of your world?
No,
I'm supposed to be where the people are?
So I go over to Akula. I put my hand on your shoulder.
See them dancing?
Put my hand on Akula's shoulder and be like, "Don't worry, no one's gonna be looking at you because they'll all be focused on my awesomeness."
Yeah, speaking of which, it basically looks like we just have... Well, I mean... This is just Lucky's suit with holes in it.
Now it's Unlucky's suit.
Okay.
Too soon?
Sorry.
I put it on. How do I look?
Unlucky.
Beth gets a little tear in her eye. Because if you'll remember, she was dating...
I know. I go over and give her a hug. Start rubbing her back. Everything's gonna be
great.
okay,
We're gonna
Beth.
go to a bazaar again, aren't we?
Everything's gonna be okay.
Thank you, but please don't touch me.
Beth, I just want to say, I know things have been weird, but with everything that's happened, I want you to know that there is hope for you yet, okay?
Can you do a Constitution save, please?
Oh.
Oh,
I had another joke I was building.
you're still drunk, my friend.
21, okay. So, because I just remembered, oh yeah, you are drunk beyond belief. So I just wanted to see if you would be able to, not throw up in the middle of your joke.
Oh.
But luckily you didn't.
Good job.
So.
Held it down.
So, Patricia, even though things seem really bleak right now...
Patricia's over there, I'm Beth.
Beth,
Oh!
yes. I am drunk, so, Freaking man, Brady, what's... Ask me the most important thing about comedy.
What?
Timing!
Yeah.
Let's move on. It's gone. The moment has left us.
Nice.
And Beth goes, okay,
No trombone, but it'll do.
Magna, are you feeling okay right now? Can you roll a Constitution save?
I feel amazing, dear.
Here comes the Constitution save.
She should get pluses since she's known as a lush.
I know, she should be rolling a 30.
9!
Ooh,
9.
Wait.
Okay,
No, that's just your
and-
Constitution. That's not your Constitution save.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
thank goodness.
Yeah. Roll this.
Okay.
the next column
okay.
over.
You get another chance.
I saved you. Roll better. It's in the box, the little square box right
Saving
next
throws.
to the Constitution. There you
Oh,
go.
there it is.
10!
10.
1 point different.
Yo, my yo.
But it might be
All
enough.
right, and you start choking up a little bit of vomit, but you keep it in your mouth.
Ew.
Okay, now that's going to make this really awkward, because the only thing that he finished with your suit is this. And it's a helmet, like one of those helmets that basically looks like a bucket that goes on your head with eye slits. Please.
Like an old knight's helmet.
You might not want to, throw up in there. It might be a little bit unpleasant for you.
Hey, I have news for you, babe. She is definitely going to yak in that thing.
You could take it off and throw up in it. Just saying.
And then put it back on, you sicko.
No, put it back on your opponent. He'd be creeped out.
Ooh, hey, Magna, you have great weapon.
All right, let's do this.
Thanks, dear.
Let's
All
do it.
right. Okay, and then Beth looks at you and goes, okay, let's go over story one more time. So the fight tonight is going to be the three of you, Akula, Magna. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we have you feeling this way going out there, but we'll see how it goes. And Carl.
That's me.
Carl, obviously, you're not going to come in at first because we have to have a whole big reveal that, oh, what's going on? Oh, it looks like you are back from the future. I'm thinking we're going to have we actually have a coffin. We'll show you the room that's beneath the arena. It has a lift that will push you up there in the coffin, and then you can break out. Okay.
Duly noted.
Okay. So basically, the way that the story is going to go tonight is, turns out that everybody is now in full rebellion against the Order, except for Northster will be there, and
Now, when you say the Order, do you mean like the Order, like the Purple Robe Order?
yeah, except for this is story.
Right.
The Order themselves, they're great
I
people.
touch my finger to my nose. I'm like, right. Wink, wink.
Okay. The statue that we have over the spot, the contamination spot, it's actually set up to look like a member of the Order, as if someone had turned them to stone. Make sure to stay as far away from that as possible to make sure that, you don't die. Okay?
Noted.
And so, yeah, basically, you guys are going to go up against the last defense.
Okay, let's do it.
Can we just get to some fighting already? Please. This is the longest that we've gone without fight, and like these yokels, I'm in the mood for some bloodshed. Next time on 1T10, the show!